So nice. Okay, that's exciting. This is my husband's camera. I finally figured out how to get the focus to track. That's it. So I wanted to talk today about why I am going through this process of becoming a flight attendant. I think a lot of people interested in this job want to do this because they love to travel, they like to work with people, and I'm no different. That's definitely the main motivator, and I think it's a very fascinating job. Aviation in general is really fascinating. It seems really special if you get to work in this industry. You get to be part of a team that is highly focused on a certain topic and works really hard on that topic because safety is number one, obviously. So I think it's an interesting job, but also it had a lot to do with living in Austria, being a native English speaker, and looking for a way that I can use my language skills to my advantage and having it be an advantage rather than just another English speaker who can't speak perfect German, who can't work a typical German job. So when I was in Hamburg, I did the same thing. I really wanted to do a job where my language was an asset and not my lack of language being a detriment. So I found a great job working in marketing, working on a website where I basically represented the English side of things. That's definitely what I was looking for. I've always been interested in being a flight attendant. It was actually my father-in-law who mentioned Austrian was hiring. So I looked at that, but as usual, only German, at least perfect German, plus English. And that's what most of the job descriptions are. When you move to a foreign country, you're looking at jobs, and you type in, okay, English, and it says, English native speaker wanted, or English speaker wanted, must speak fluent German. I've seen this for every job, including translation, and let me tell you, I have translated. You don't need to speak perfect German in order to translate into English. Sometimes it's better if you don't, because you get a more fluid, natural sound if you know what they're trying to say, rather than saying it exactly how they would say it. I can always tell when something has been directly translated. I went looking online and found, again, German needed, and I just put it aside. I hadn't thought about it, and a month later, I decided to look again. This time I typed in Google. I may have even typed in flugbegleiter, but I think I typed in flight attendant Vienna. It might have been flugbegleiter Wien. And somehow I came across, one of the first results was Eurowings hiring. I was actually really surprised when they wanted English language more important over German. German was a benefit, but that it didn't have to be perfect. So I applied right away and was really excited, and it was the best thing because I think the next day I heard back, maybe 2 days later if I applied on a weekend. I heard back and they invited me to send more documents, a cover letter, and some extra application details. And then they invited me to my assessment day. It all went really fast. I had to run around my little town here because I was just getting registered as it was, and I needed some documents to prove that I'm allowed to work here and I'm allowed to live here. So luckily a lot of people were great and helped me get everything in a hurry, and I was able to do my assessment day in January. So then from the assessment day, I had 1 month to prepare for flight attendant training, and now we're here where training is almost over. It's March now, so that's 3 or 4 months since I applied, so it seems like a long time, but actually how fast everything has gone is really remarkable. So now we have 2 weeks left of training. I think it's gonna fly by, especially the last week. Wrapping everything up, we have a couple final tests to take, we have some presentations to give, and then on that last Friday we have a little completion celebration, and that's it, and then we're done. With 2 weeks left, I am really focusing on making sure I know everything. We have another test this week as well. I'm really making sure that if I have any questions that I get them answered. And most importantly, I'm waiting for my uniform to arrive. They are mailing us our uniforms in the mail. We tried on the uniforms on the first day, but I didn't really get to try on every piece at once because there was only 3 or 4 of each for everybody to try on. And so we were passing them around. So I'd try on a shirt, okay, this shirt fits, take it off, pass it around, okay, try on pants. So I haven't even seen myself in the full uniform yet. Our last week we have to come in uniform every day. That means that they should arrive by this week, I hope, or else there's a problem. I think it will make all of this work that we've been doing feel real and feel nearly completed. So that's coming up. And if you like these videos, please subscribe. I hope to update about once a week. Thank you